Alright, need a mic check real quick before we get started, like usual. I believe we are good to go. Let's see if we're checking our audio levels. Doing good. Alright, I believe we are set. Alright, welcome back everyone. It's kind of dark, but I think we're doing okay. Welcome back to the stream. We are doing Pillars of Eternity 2, continuing our playthrough. It's part 14, I believe, on on our stream series. So last time we were in some kind of big Juana temple, I believe. Juana is like a I don't know how to describe it, fish person temple. That's the way I can describe it. So let me see, here we go. Alright, cool. So here we go, guys. Yeah, so we were in this temple, we ended up finding this huge like worm grub thing, right? And so we ended up killing it, our first try actually. Okay, hopefully it's loading our last save. Maybe? I didn't really get to see that option, but okay. Yeah, so we were in this big temple, and so we ended up killing this huge grub that was in the bottom of the temple. We ended up getting some really good loot from, I don't know, some kind of weird cave grub worm thing? I don't know. But we ended up finding these two shells, got the two shells, got into the temple, and we ended up finding, that's where they kind of, I guess the city above us kind of throw their delinquents in there and stuff like that. So that's kind of the backstory of the city itself. It's kind of like the deeper you go, it's kind of like the first city, and they kind of built up over time. And so that's kind of where we're at. We're kind of just getting through out of that temple. We need to sell our crap. I keep saying, hey, we need to save money and not upgrade our weapons, and then we end up spending all our money on upgrades and enchantments to our weapons, and then yeah, never get a good boat because we were too busy spending it on gear. But I think our gear, as far as upgrading our gear, I think it's been pretty beneficial. We've had some pretty powerful gear, like legendary gear items that we've been able to upgrade for relatively cheap. A couple thousand here and there, but it still adds up over time. I think the most I've had at stockpiled was maybe close to 40k. You need a good 60k to really get the ship that you want and then upgrade it to have the appropriate cannons and things like that. So, alright, whenever this thing decides to load, we'll continue. But welcome back to the stream, everyone. We'll be doing Pillars of Eternity pretty much until August. Work has been pretty busy for me lately, so it's been kind of hard to switch to a new game. You gonna load or no? Maybe? Alright, well, I'm gonna have to restart this because it's not working. Awesome. Should have known that there was gonna be something wrong with it as soon as it loaded, and then it didn't. Yeah, I mean the title screen showed up and everything, so I don't know why it was such a big issue. But hopefully, since we loaded it on this time around, hopefully it'll reload pretty quick. Okay. What is this? Spirit in Hell. Huh. Interesting. Let's change the interface a little bit. Alright, so hopefully now it'll be better. At least work in general, I guess. Alright, before we start, let me get a final mic check, just in case. Okay, good. I believe we're doing pretty good now. Yeah, so this is where this big grub thing was, right? And so we ended up killing it. Yeah, so what do we do now? Before we actually went at the entrance of the Undercroft, okay? Let's go ahead and get out of here. we pretty much, I mean, we explored this whole area pretty well. So I feel like we did pretty good as far as the looting and stuff goes. Oh, maybe not. Oh, hold up. Maybe I didn't go down here. The thing is, when you restart the game, it actually loads up like bodies and containers you may have already looted. So it makes it seem like it's new, but it's really maybe not. But in this case, it is, fortunately. So yeah, okay, maybe not. Maybe they changed that recently in the next patch. All right, Old City Ruins. So yeah, after we finished God of War last week, or was it this week? I think early this week or late last week. We ended up finishing God of War, and that was a really great game. Props to those people making that game. Chamber of Waves. Here we go. Ugh, the sickening stuff is terrible. Go. Anything good? Oh, what's this? Did we end up going up here? Yeah, we did. Alright, so there's someone right here that kind of, they were our guide to actually get to this point, but we'll see what they say.
Got something for me?
I found the old temple in a flooded spot where the falls meet.
Good work. I'll make sure no one else disturbs it.
Claps you on the shoulder.
Meantime, Dario will be pleased to hear the news. How about you go tell him and collect your reward?
What does he want with the mosaic of Ukazo? Her smile freezes on her face.
Dario's the only one to talk about Dario's business. If I was you, I'd forget about this and take my pay. But it's your neck.
Continue.
Bugatti would sink the island beneath the waves before handing it over to pirates.
Apparently he's pretty pissed about that, so.
You must gather your party.
Ah, yeah, the infamous line. You must gather your party. Think about switching out the druid, to be honest, though. As much as I like him having on the front lines, and his healing is very good. I feel like it's kind of overkill in the healing right now. Like if it was a tough fight. Yeah. If we had a tough fight or something like that, I may consider having the druid out there just because he's able to melee and cast spells, but see, I don't know what to really switch to. I have a really good rogue that did massive damage. They're just kind of squishy, that's the problem. And the thing with these multi-class is that priests just take so long to cast. And so you get really good spells with the druid, and the AoE is really great. It's just that the AoE hits literally everything. It's not like a enemy-only AoE, so it's kind of hard to get your party to not be hit by something. And the AoE is huge. I mean, it's a huge spell, typically, so. Alright, so I think Dario is a little quick save. How do we get out of here? Let's go down. I think we go here and then take a left into the guy's Dario's hideout. Yeah. We actually stumbled into this area just by happenstance even before we got this quest line, which is pretty crazy. My like webcam down. Like right here. See, the thing is, like, in this, like, this makes a huge difference. Okay, here, Dario.
What do you require?
So about the Cornet of the Waves.
A most agreeable topic. Or so I hope.
He draws his hands together, regards you over long tinted fingers. I found a mosaic in the Temple of Andra deep in the old city.
Galarde, you Watchers truly are workers of miracles.
What's your interest in Kazo? He smiles, but visually madly with the gold at the hem of his tunic.
The mosaic is an ancient work of art. Such marvels must be preserved.
The Kazo is rumored to contain untold riches. It certainly makes sense that you'd be looking for
Riches. Any half-awake ship hunter can find a Valian ship with gold and luminous. Okaizo, if it exists, is something more.
So I wonder if this Okaizo is kind of like the, yeah, it seems like it's kind of like an Atlantis-themed
Okaizo was once the most fertile and prosperous island in Deadfire, but it has been lost for over 2,000
Definitely it's like an Atlantis feeling.
It is little more than legend now, but some in the Consuelo Mezcasitas believe it exists still.
They'll be grateful to you if you can help them find it, right?
As I am now grateful to you.
Continue.
You are an individual of particular discretion. I would ask that you exercise that quality and tell no one of this.
Continue.
Especially the Juana.
Especially the druid in your party. He glances briefly at Tekuhu. Clears his throat and proceeds, produces a blunderbuss. After a brief pause, he rolls around and hands it out to you.
Never let it be said that Dario does not pay a fair price.
What? That sucks. Maybe. I think so. Kitchen stove? Are you kidding me? Saying legendary. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if blunderbuss is this is actually good.
Indeed, if you can keep them.
Continue.
Remember that I am paying you for your silence as much as your assistance. Do not give me cause to... Now, allow us to put the... A moment, I almost forgot.
Takes the notebook from the table and unfurls it. It's larger than initially looked.
Bergam Blanca. Take it and indulge my vanity.
Oh, Principe, huh?
It is not as grand as the sails I once made, but my fingers are ever restless.
Yeah, you can sew. Let's go ahead and go. But get out of here. I feel like I just ended up going back to where I was. Let's see though. Alright, so we finished. Yeah, we just frick. The gullet. Yeah, so okay, we finished that quest line. So we have a lot of crap to sell. I think that'd be a good place to start. We'll go ahead and go to the inn, sell our crap, switch out the party members, and then we'll kind of see what we can do here. We haven't really gained a level. I think we're within a couple thousand to get our next level, which would be obviously beneficial for any kind of upper level quests that we have. So let's look at our quest log real quick. So you can't do this is the main story, the coming storm. So we're hunting Aethys, and we actually went to the volcano, found him, and he's basically saying, hey, I'm going over here, and we have to kind of follow him. So now we kind of just got to do these side quests, and then see where we're at after that. So seems like this one looks like it's can't do this one because he has a good ship, and I have a crap ship still. So I'm thinking this is the one we have to go for. Oh, I track it now. Okay, speak to Asura at the Brass Citadel. Imperial Command, okay. There's actually something else I have. So we had a, where was it? Sealed Fate. The search second floor, bat rooms, and Luminous bathhouse or Dingo's satchel. So we actually found this guy, I guess his corpse, and we end up finding him. Oh, what's in here? And before he died, basically, before he went down into those caves unwillingly, he ended up dropping off some kind of satchel. And so that's that satchel. And so hopefully it's from the guy we just talked to. So I'm hoping there's a lot of gold in there. Because we are still trying to get our gold grind on, trying to get more money for our ship, so we can actually start doing more of the sailing quests. Because whenever we leave this area and go on the open seas, we get really basically have to run away from everything. We just have to like paddle as fast as we can to anything and everything that's far away from any kind of opposing ship.
What can I do for you?
Alright,
See
so you have
anything
your
you
sail. So here's my stuff. Maybe. Dash, here we go. Alright, so we can sell a lot of this crap. Let's keep that one. We have a lot of this other stuff. Yeah, so as you can see, we've got a lot of loot just from even the weapon side. There we go. So yeah, we can just dump all this. If it's not legendary, we pretty much just need to get rid of it. Yeah, we actually have a really good griffin blade, I think that's what it was called. Sell everything. I'll actually keep that spell book because it may have some decent spells for a mage. We just want to keep the map right here. Holy crap, look at that. 30k just for the weapons. Alright, then we sell our armor. Armor has been kind of hard to come by, especially with like the belts and other secondary pieces. Place hoods. We'll keep these just in case. Alright, so figurines, huh? I feel like we should keep this stuff. Let's go ahead and look at their supplies. Here we go. Okay, so rice is pretty decent, isn't it? Yeah, let's go ahead and get rice. Ale is also pretty good. We'll get that. Get some grog. So for whatever reason, like water, like is a -1 morale, which is like kind of weird because it's better than nothing. I don't know. In my opinion, it is. But we'll go ahead and stock up on some food just in case. Prowl, whale's wind. Go ahead and accept that. Then we'll do. It's only 18, so that's pretty good. Alright, so party, so let's go ahead and drop this guy.
I have matters to attend to as well, you know.
It's a howler. So right now we have 2 melee. We have a range, we have a support. We actually lost Pallegina because she got super pissed at us one time, so she's gone. I don't know. I feel like having 3 melee is rough. It's pretty bad. I am tempted to get Yedwin or Aloth. I'm thinking Aloth would be a good damage provider. These 2 guys are pretty tanky. Like my guy is a paladin priest, so we have 2, a healer and off healer. So I think that's good. And he's more of a tank. And so if we have a damage, we get another damage person right here. Or I can get my rogue, who's also damage. Then we run into the same problem with that we have the druid, is that the AoE is just so big, it's kind of hard to hit anything. This is a ranger I made kind of at the beginning. Howler is also a melee character as well. Cypher's is ranged, but I have been very impressed with the Cypher. So I think I'm just gonna go with Aloth just to get over with. Alright, and then we'll do a let's rest everybody up. Alright, we'll rest, we'll save, and then we'll go out into the world. We need to go to the Brass Citadel at Imperial Command, I believe. Okay, so Aloth is behind on level, so let's go ahead and get him up. Let's go to Arcana for him. Mechanics is good. Well, we have a lot of metaphysics already. Insight is pretty good though. Let's go with insight. Choose 2. Ooh, nice. Wow, look at that. Persevere on caster. And spread in all directions. Have my brother's freezing pillar. Huh. Only 6 range. Gross. Oh, they have like a hex. Like World of Warcraft, they have a hex kind of thing. Interesting. Chain lightning. Several nearby enemies, huh? I like that. I like the chain lightning. That's pretty cool. Let's go with that. Do you have anything that can expand range? Summoning spell. Critical hit damage. I think I already have the range buff, don't I? Yeah, I already have that one. We have a wall. Pause slumber. Chanting, huh? See, this is all like caster stuff. Like, if, for example, Divinity Original Sin, you had a lot of these like buffs that mages could do, and it would really help out your party. But this says just around the caster and stuff. Definitely, it's not that great. Causing, okay. Well, we can terrify. That's not bad. Everyone nearby. Tonal effect. It's just like frost cone's not that great though. That's actually not too bad. Wall of Flame could be beneficial, but again, it's not like Divinity Original Sin where you kind of can combo. Like if you have a wall, like a wall of fire, and you shoot an arrow through it. I think it's that one. You can actually turn your fire arrows and stuff. Or is that just Guild Wars 2 I'm thinking of? I don't know, I'm not impressed with these spells. You know? Oh, this hex may be pretty beneficial for running into some big enemies, you know? Oh, hold on. Now it's Kilth. Which Kith, I guess. I don't know. That sounds great. That's pretty interesting. Mer Slam. Full of Aurora. I don't know. I don't even know what to pick. I'll be honest. I don't even know. This may be decent. Wall of Blights. I don't even know. I just freaking pick one. Oh, it's a summoned weapon, huh? Fall asleep. Build defense. Fortitude, not bad, I guess. Frick, chat, I don't know what to do. Do this one. Next. Oh my gosh, there's another one. Arcana, and then we'll do Insight. Then we'll do... Okay, just 1 point at least, goodness. Some night in the area. Death Ring sounds interesting, but again, the AoE is just so hard to do. To be honest. There's this one. I don't know. Give him a magical bow, I guess. I don't know. You caught up now? Thank goodness. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. Let's go fight something. Okay, so we need to get to the Brass Citadel. So I want to go for this playthrough, which will probably be the only playthrough I do on stream. I think I want to do like the Royal Deadfire Company, as far as our making them like us more. The Principe don't really like me because I slaughtered everyone in the lower city before I got the quest that we just finished. So by the time I actually got the quest with Dario, he's like, "Oh yeah, go down there and you'll go find some temple." And then read. Watcher, I hope this message finds you in good health. We have made our adjustments to the machines and are ready to make another attempt at your transportation. Please make your way to the spire as soon as you're able. I believe we have it this time. Partner discovery. So basically what that letter was is that they have like a teleportation device. Oh, I need to go up here. So yeah, we end up going to try to do like some kind of teleportation device, and we end up seeing like this one of the gods, essentially, like the frost god, and he wasn't too happy about seeing us. Cancel. Let's get Imperial Command. Probably get some kind of event. To be honest, I didn't even see how much money we had. We at least got 30K, which is, you know, something. We'll see what we got. $52. Look at that. Enough to buy a boat, but not necessarily deck it out. Okay. Clearing out Crookspur. Speak to Atsura in the Brass Citadel. Imperial Command. This looks like nope, maybe not here. Maybe right here. Atsura. Deadeye Gunhawk. Who's that? Gunhawk. Gunhawk. Are all y'all Gunhawks? Apparently. Weapon Master. Maze in the stairs down? I assume so. Let's go to lower deck. Wish I just fast traveled to it, but yeah, quest thing didn't tell me to. Face is so itchy. I don't know why. Sura, where you at? Sura's office. Here we go.
Rhyming.
Here's the guys. Asura folds his hands and cocks his head, watching you like an especially thoughtful bird of prey. He waits several seconds before speaking.
I must thank you most humbly for your help. You've rendered Okaya and all of us a great service.
Okaya reported that you have a job for me.
Oh, indeed.
His eyes flash and an eager smile creeps along his face.
A great injustice plagues the archipelago, and we have an opportunity to end it.
Oh gosh.
A thriving slave trade disrupts the Deadfire. I've determined that it's being run from the island known as Crookspur.
Rotten-souled villains. May the gods smite them all.
Why petition the gods when you can do it yourself?
Whoa.
Slavers sow chaos wherever they ply their unsavory business, They uproot communities, disrupt trade, and attract the vilest criminals. Unfortunately, they've been allowed to operate here for years.
Why haven't you done something? What do you mean by allowed? He glanced at you through hooded eyes, a sneaky grin playing at his lips. He quickly suppresses it.
Why, if the Juana had marshaled their forces, the slaver problem never would have reached this extent.
He spreads his hands in an insidious gesture as though this should be obvious.
That it has is a failure we must lay at the feet of the Kahanga royals.
How do you figure that?
Allow me to illustrate.
Gosh. He brings his hand together and clears his throat.
2,000 years ago, our people began the conquest of Rawatai. The land was new to us. Many of its inhabitants were better equipped.
He tints his fingers and raises his eyebrows.
But we overcame them. We were unified where they were scattered. And we were not content to huddle in cliff caves and subsist. We were determined to make a better life for ourselves.
What's your point? The Juana don't have to be warriors to deserve happiness.
It is not about deserving. There is no pity in a storm, or a famine, or a slave raid. There are only victims and survivors.
He frowns, lacing his fingers together and pacing behind his desk. I think Maya doesn't like that, which is bad because she's a baby girl. I am
merely pointing out that it is difficult for fragmented, transient tribes to maintain control over their territory.
Wait, isn't he Juana? No, he's right type. He steals another quick glance at you.
Is it not noble and just to end this scourge? Especially if the Juana cannot? We must end the slaver threat.
Good to see the Royal Deathfire Company looking out for the well-being of the archipelago.
I'm glad we understand one another.
Maya thumbs her chin, nodding.
Go to the slaver outpost on Crookspur and kill Master Kua, the ringleader. His associates should scatter.
Continue.
As much as I would like to send our forces to fight the good fight alongside you, I'm afraid that would only cause trouble in other quarters.
I think he's being an a-hole. He sighs dramatically.
Especially since some of the slavers operate legally and with the blessing of certain Valian officials.
Oh, he tilts his head towards you and gives you an annoying look.
However, I have it on good authority that the slavers have made enemies of the Wahaki. They may be willing to help you.
Continue.
If they don't take your head off first.
He shrugs, suggesting that this is only a tiny inconvenience.
The Wahaki congregate on an island called Ori Okoiki. It means cursed land of corpses.
His mouth twists in a sardonic grin as he marks your map.
They are suspicious of outsiders, so approach them with caution, if at all. What's important is that you rid us of the slavers on Crookspur.
Slayers will never know what hit them.
I'm counting on that.
He smiles. Very well. Alright, so where is this thing at? Crookspur, huh? Northwest Nekataka. Of Nekataka.
I can't think of anything else that goes with Hazanui.
Oh, no. Ah, dang it. Didn't see that. I was just about to say, I was like, it would be very convenient if like these multiple floored buildings had like an exit just to get out of the building quickly. And it did. I think it's an exit, but I'd already selected on the stairs to go up. So, got the hiccups now. Okay. So we will get the heck out of here. Somehow. Some way. Oh, I wonder if I could leave from the docks. That'd be super convenient. Can I steal this? Ooh, it's not stealing. Get back up here. Not stealing, chat. What? Wait, what? Is this mine? may have, it may be full. Let's say my inventory for that may be full, so. Powder House Guard. Let's exit. Let's get to our boat. There's a dock right. Oh shit! Crowd congest the tunnel ahead of you. Well, we'll see what happens. I've been like more frustrated with this kind of stuff, and then I've just been kind of just slaughtering everyone who gets in my way. A confusing network of natural and cliff-hewn tunnels run between Breast Citadel and the Gullet. Most of the larger thoroughfares are well-traveled and familiar. The narrow branches that spread from them are confusing metal twisting halls and dead ends. Tunnel along your path collapses a giant rock with its new immovable door. Laborers mill about it, but there seems a little actual labor occurring. You may be able to find another way through the city, but these could take hours. Find a route through the collapse. Dang. You leave the blocks behind, relying on Ader to guide you through the twisted morass and Nekata's byways. He does so with aplomb, his urban expertise making sort of work with the detour. Eventually you make your way back to the wide, well-traveled thoroughfare. From there, onto your destination. Okay. That didn't really help, but okay. It doesn't really matter to me if it takes hours. I could have just done that, I guess. To be honest. Whatever. I wonder if it gave me experience for doing that. And I just kind of breezed through it. Oh, here we are. Alright, so where the heck are we going? It said northwest of, oh, there it is. Brookspur right here. Let's look at our map. Alright, we're gonna see how this goes, because what kind of sails do we have? Oh, do we have the Deadfire sails on right now?
You find yourself in cold, suffocating darkness.
Oh, really? Hold up.
There is a familiar weight in your hand. A lantern. It sputters to life, and the world shifts into focus. A staircase spirals endlessly below you. With nowhere else to go, you start down.
Continue.
On every landing stands a door, each one stranger than the last. Some are clear, made from glass or audra. Others still are locked with chains and bars, or stand ajar, spilling inky gloom across the steps at your feet.
You
hear the ringing of a small bell far above you. It is joined by another, then another. The ringing rushes down the staircase with all the strength of a river. Your lantern sputters out and you are carried down into the dark. The torrent deposits you in front of an open door carved in the constellations of Aora. Each star indicated by a small golden stud. You step inside.
Oh gosh, we're gonna meet the gods again.
A wave of blistering heat hits you. Then a sea salt wind. Divine voices boom and screech. Their words shake the platform beneath you, shake the very air around you. The gods are fighting.
Oh gosh.
Lay your blame elsewhere, Wodika. I won't suffer your arguments any longer.
Mogren looms large before you, an accusing finger leveled at the melted visage of Wodika. Wodika screws her mouth into a sneer.
You fool! If only we had attacked him when I first proposed it.
Accusations drip bitter as bile from her tongue.
I'll just wait till you're done.
Ah, if it isn't Bareth's intrepid little minion.
The pallid knight looks down at you, a frown etched deep in her otherwise statue-still features.
Oh gosh.
I am afraid we are not at our best.
She hates me.
The Watcher's returned. Perhaps we should hear what he has to say.
Helia's birds chatter anxiously among themselves. Wal's many eyes alight on each god in turn.
We make little enough progress on our own.
They say, a wry smile contorting their alien features.
Where's that at? That's obvious.
Not for lack of trying.
Feathers rise along the crest of Helia's head as she stares pointedly at Mogren.
We try, but agreement eludes us.
Andra's storm-dark eyes swivel to meet yours.
Gross. Titties.
Is there nothing we can do?
Nope, nothing.
Mogren glances at the pallid night from the corner of her eye. After a thoughtful pause, she speaks.
Continue.
The time has come for us to seize the power we have long left untouched and absorb our scattered children.
Oh.
Andra nods, her lure bobbing bright.
Terrible though it would be, perhaps you are right.
Say nothing.
But we get ahead of ourselves. First, the Watcher must get to Ukaizo, and that will be a trial all its own.
Holy crap, they're talking about that? Atlantis? Right, because I haven't had one of those already. Those lately.
Mogren smiles.
And more are yet to come.
Yeah, she tried to kill me in your volcano, lady.
The Guardian of Ukaizo has stood watch over that place for millennia. It will not stand aside, not even for Bareth's herald.
Helia, who had been lost in quiet, anxious conversation with her birds, breaks in.
It yet lives.
Of course. Our progenitors crafted it.
A pair of Helia's finches come to join Wal's floating eye. They hover just out of Mogren's reach and swoop in to poke her when she's not looking.
And the Watcher will be forced to reckon with it if he wishes to confront Aethys.
The birds at last linger too long, and Mogren slaps them away. They burst into a cloud of essence, then reform, and fly in a screeching chorus back to Helia.
Yeah, so we actually, since we got to that temple and we ended up opening it, I think this is why this got triggered. Guardian of Ukaizo?
A creature crafted by the Ingwithans to protect the machinery of reincarnation. It doesn't care much for visitors.
Oh, okay.
Will you divulge our every secret to the Kith, Mogren?
Mogren shrugs.
If it suits me.
Go prepared, Watcher. The Guardian will not stand aside, not even for the Herald of Bareth.
So I have to fight the Guardian of Ukaizo. Any suggestions?
Where's the challenge in that?
Oh my
Mogren's
gosh.
black teeth shine.
You met my challenge at the Searing Falls without hesitation, after all. And when Firga faltered, you restored her faith in me.
I actually didn't play Pillars of Eternity 1.
There is another topic we have yet to address.
The pallid knight holds up one gauntleted hand, and the other gods fall silent.
Tell me, Watcher, where do you stand? What do you think of Aethys' scheme to destroy the wheel?
A long time coming, Kith will finally know what a bunch of frauds you all are. So the backstory is, if you haven't played this game or anything like that, the backstory is that basically when you die you go to the wheel, and the wheel is basically a form of, I guess, modern day I guess reincarnation, I guess would be the way to put it. And so you go to the wheel and then you get spit out, your soul gets spit out to a new body essentially. So these guys were all humans at one time, and then they ended up turning themselves into gods, and so they're actually just humans who just changed themselves into gods. And so now Kith is kind of just like humankind essentially, or all kind of stuff like that. Realize that they are actually just humans who just transfer themselves into a new, I guess, body or realm, if we're gonna call it. So that's kind of the backstory of that.
You're a fool to trust him. He does not have your best interests at heart.
Aethys loves the mortals more than any of us. He has always been their greatest champion.
We're actually Aethys, a paladin of Aethys, so that's why we're pro Aethys.
He believes Kith will rise to his challenge. I am not so sure, but I look forward to watching them try.
What if Aethys is right and Kith succeed in rebuilding the wheel? What then?
We will learn and grow as Aethys intends.
Whilst many eyes bounce and blink in quiet delight.
That would be quite amusing indeed.
And what if they fail?
Then they die. And so do we.
Yeah, no.
We have to help them. Helia's voice rises, near to panic.
Dang.
Wodica drives her fist into her hand.
Help them! We should finally bring them to heel!
The Pallid Knight raises a hand and stares at Wodica until she falls silent.
Watcher, Aethys yet values your counsel.
I mean, can't listen to me, doesn't really value it, I guess.
The Pallid Knight's eyes bore into yours.
An impassioned plea from the Hound of Aethys may still temper his actions. Confront him at Ukaizo. The future of Kith and the gods rests on your shoulders, Watcher, so I hope that you do.
The Pallid Knight's stern countenance softens.
Time moves swiftly away from us now.
The Pallid Knight spreads her hands before her.
Go, Watcher. Do what you must.
The edges of your vision begin. The Pallid Knight conjures a blinding white light in her palm that swiftly grows to engulf the room. Then, the crack of thunder rends the air, and you feel the floor drop out beneath you. You come to flat on your back, staring at an alt.
Interesting. So yeah, I think it was the whole triggering the Lost City of Atlantis sort of thing ended up getting us into this dialogue option, so. Go ahead and go back to the ship, and then we will... Ooh. Save it. We'll quick save it again so we don't have to do this again. Alright, quick save complete. So Crookspur is up here, so let's go ahead and head up here. Do you have any colors? Valera sails. Oh, we don't. Okay. So hopefully we're kind of neutral. Except for the Principe, I think, hate us, so they may attack us, to be honest. Alright, let's get a little boat going. Map? Oh, there it is. Interesting. Okay, so we have to move for it to be, that changed. That's definitely changed from the last time. Kinda wanna go a long way around so I avoid that boat. I can actually end up going here and here as well. Alright. Here we go, chat. Gotta wreck this base. See what we can get into. Wait a minute. I've been here. Dude, I've totally been here. Oh. Okay, so we did a stream and we were actually we've been here. We were actually in the dungeons. We let all the slaves free. We just didn't go into the fortress right here. Huh. We actually got enough level to experience the level up. Okay. Athletics, I guess. History's pretty good, but religion. Let's go ahead and go up our religion. We are a paladin. I have this. So I have 1 point left. Wow. Immunity to poison and disease. Huh. Okay. I think Pallegina had a lot of this stuff already, but I'm interested in this one. This one. Righteous Soul. Kind of like that one. I like the passive effects just because we either kill stuff so fast that it doesn't really matter, or the fact that it's a long fight and it's kind of just AoE and buffs and damages and stuff, so the buffs actually matter, I should say. I should have done more Constitution. Alright, so we can do you, we could do diplomacy, religion, do diplomacy, and then we'll do Kana. We have one ability point. Power attacks, damage, empowered, powered. I don't really like the empowered stuff because you don't really use that often. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna get done this stuff. Wow, look at that resurrection. Huh. Which reminds me of the like the priest spell, like when you die, or I guess when you die and you're a priest, minor avatar. That's actually pretty cool. I like this one too, though. Salvation of Time, that's interesting. Five her ally moving with the Zoot and Station. Last Champion's Boon, that'd be pretty good for my tank. Actually. I like this avatar thing though. Resurrection's also pretty sick. I don't know, I kinda like this Champion's Boon. That's actually... Dang. My Champion's Boon, this one, and the Avatar. I feel like this would be good if we like start combat, right? And we use Champion's Boon on Ader, who's our tank. I feel like that'd be pretty awesome. Alright, so Ader with his cool helmet. Look at that. He's wearing a skirt though, but it's his business. Diplomacy, intimidate, survival, streetwise. Let's go ahead and do survival. One ability. He has a damage bonus to fighters' proficient weapons. Wow. I'm thinking about that one. Power Strike, that's pretty interesting. A spirit injured personal each attack. Huh. Figure out. Vigorous defense. I really like this one. 5%, I don't know. Like 5% isn't that great. I do like the passive effects though, that's the thing with me. Like not having the maintenance of doing spells and stuff like that. This is 10, this would be a 15% total. This is a 10, this would be a +5. Baker's defense. Instant. Let's do this one. I feel like if we do the vigorous defense plus the buff from the priest, the priestess, I guess, I feel like we'd be very, very tanky, which is nice. I just need to get I should have put more health in my paladin. My main character, I should say.
I've got it.
Yeah. See, as I said before, we actually cleared this area, and then I just didn't go up here. I should have just killed them while I was here. I guess I didn't know what the quest by then, because I didn't go into the fort. So I should have just cleared the fort. I should have recognized that this place looked familiar. Yeah, we ended up making a lot of money from this area too, though. Alright, let's quick save.
Steady does it.
See what we got here.
We're not alone.
Whoa! Alright. Alright, Eloth.
Yes?
Where's that ball of fire? Watch this, guys. Alright, so we trigger combat, which is what we wanted. Go ahead and buff everyone up. Bird, go over here. Ader's right here. Let's go ahead and wait.
That's it.
Okay, Zodi's over here. Gonna shoot our laser beam right here. Do fire right here. You need to start attacking. The bird can attack here. Alos right here, so he's good. Gonna do a cone. Can't do cone. Summon 3 missiles. Boom. I think we're seen, so let's go ahead and stealth everyone. What else do we have here? Go ahead and do Blessed Harvest on this guy. Oh, got him.
That was about as useful as a bump on a pickle.
Bump on a pickle. He's right here. Let's go ahead and use shield. Zoe's right here. Let's go ahead and do a laser beam. Come on, bird, do something. Whoa, you're a big guy. Oh. Holy crap. What has Ader got? Here, reflection. Oh, we already have Hex. Okay. Let's get some tentacles. Here. You need to do flames right here. Jody right here. Maya, this one. Ader's right here. Let's go ahead and do a strikes. Come on, bird, attack. Okay. That should be pretty close to death. Good marked on this guy. Gonna drop a pillar on him. Drop pillar. He's doing tentacles. Go over here. Alright, so what do we have here? Cleansing flame. Don't really need that one. Warding seal. Let's drop a warding seal on him. Who's hitting me? I know who's hitting me. Alright, we're gonna do a spell reflection. Oof. Goodness. Poor bird. Okay, Zody's right here. Let's go ahead and do a bubble.
What is it?
Nader's right here. Let's go ahead and knock down this guy. Be dead pretty soon. There we go. All the loot is mine. Yeah, we're totally just gonna wreck everything.
On it.
Oh no, I'm stealing. Ooh, what's this? Large shield. Huh. Let's go over here real quick. Star Paladin uses a shield. Here it is, double. Shiny Bulwark. Yeah, I feel like this is the shield we got from that last water temple, so I'm gonna keep this one equipped.
What do you need?
That just freaks me. I don't know if it's my headphones that are so good or if it's just the audio that's so good, but it's just kind of awkward hearing voices and stuff in my head. Wait a minute, I've been in here. Or I've been in a room very, very similar to it.
Can't hide from me. Still got it.
We're just here to plow through these guys. I don't really want to bother.
For the homeland.
Maybe I have been in here. I don't know. What is that? Oh. Slaver Mercenary activates sound the alarm. I thought that was a... Okay. I thought that was some kind of ability or something. Man, I guess that is an ability, but... Yeah, I thought it was me.
Captain.
I was kind of getting freaked out for a bit. I was like, what is this? Alright, so let's look at Aloth real quick. I don't like his book. Kinda sucks. Skeletal. Spore coated. Interesting. Blood soaked. Huh. I like this one kinda. Weather Mage, look at this. I like this one. Oh, I can unlock these. Medium, medium, light. Put that on there. Select Religion Stealth. Oh, there's crap in here. Keep that. Put that down there. Here's a scepter. A saber? Yeah, it's a saber. Sickle.
You were saying?
Oh, hear that? Yeah, so I'm thinking the guy should be here.
We're not alone.
Alright, so what I want to do is have
Sure.
Paladin right here, tank right here, Dodie right here, Bird right here. Maya has a good amount. Thinking I can shoot a fireball right here. I'll move him over a little bit. All right, so we're gonna do opening attack. Oh, I don't have it anymore, do I? I don't. Chain lightning. Full Aurora. I think I'm just gonna use Maya.
Your orders?
Zodie's right here. We'll pull Exodi right here. Aloth will pull him back here. Then Maya will be up here. Okay, we'll do a right back here. So we'll buff up our group with our priestess. Our blessing right here. We'll just wait for that. Maya will walk back.
Still got it.
Exo or Alos right here. While waiting for what do we have here? There's a chill fog deck right there. He's a lion. Holy crap, there's a lot of people here.
That's it.
Alright. Okay, Zodi's right here. Let's go ahead and do a empowered guardian. Drop him right here. So drop the guardian right there. Ada's right here, so we'll wait. Could do breath of flame actually right here. Breath of flame right there. Our paladin's right here. Let's go ahead and do a can't see anything. Well, we can go right here at least. Bird is right here. Casting. Okay. Alright, Bird. Hit him with your best shot. Sparrow, quick attack.
That's it.
Here's right here. We'll do buff on the shields. Could do a rush on this guy.
May I be a candle in the night.
Yeah, be a candle in the night. Alright, so did Veridin actually hit him? He did. He hit him with the Divide Mark. Awesome. We'll do Sworn Enemy on the Ogre. Zodi's right here. Still not seen yet. But the Guardian got called, which is good. What is this? Let's not do that yet. Let's go ahead and do... Champion's Boon on my paladin. Gonna get that active.
Right between the eyes.
Alright, missile. Aloth has his missiles going, but let's go ahead and do a Croc Lance on this guy. Alright, Maya, let's go ahead and do arrow. Zodi, you need to start doing something. What can we do? Chat? What can we do? Actually, let's go ahead and do this. Sickle. Oof. Share the flames. Glory.
This is futile.
Let's go ahead and do sickle on this one. Oh, guess we're good.
Hey, whose side are you on?
Get out of the frost. Someone's pissed. So I had of like minds. So the Principe didn't like that guy. That's why. Or I killed the guy who was working for the Principe, so it's not good for me to do that. As far as relations with them. But that's fine, because I'm more worried about the Dead Spur. That's why I think I've been here.
Yeah. All right.
Will do.
A ring. Because I have been here. That's why. Alright, so let's go ahead and give him the ring, right? AoE damage. Alright, what else you got? Oh, considering no one's here. Yeah, so we definitely went into the dungeons. Yeah, that's it for this building. Alright, cool. We'll go ahead and turn this back in. We may make 10k off of this, to be honest. Maybe. Pretty sure we double checked everywhere else, though. Yes, almost positive. Yeah, so we were here, and we ended up buying a slave, but then we ended up setting him free later on. So let's go ahead and do a mic check real quick. Now we're in a kind of a pause mode. Okay, so we got this. Well, actually, can I go? I want to go to those two other places on this island. Is there a way to do that? I gotta level up, but I was walking around. That was weird. Oh, wow. Wait, what? What's happening? So how do I go to here? Little Luca points on a dark spot of the distant horizon. Captain, a vessel approaches you. Squint the horizon and see unfamiliar color snapping in the breeze. The vessel keeps its distance, skulking around your property like a feral cat outside a slaughterhouse. It makes her tip to hail you. The Defiant beats windward, tagging the port and starboard with all appropriate speed. Your ship is fast, your crew is prepared. You secure the wind for a cockpit vessel. Crew has opportunity to come back and claim for themselves. So what is my ship? I think my long guns are on my left side. 300 to 400. Ooh. We're 400 meters, right? We need to turn right. Turn starboard. Enemy carrier cruiser stations and preparations for maneuvers. Princess in the ship. Let's stop. Let's die. Course of action. Do ship hull. Just 75. Okay, grape shot. Or the chain shot. Like we should just do cannonballs. They only have 60, 70, 65. Big money, big money. What? 1 damage? My gosh, so bad. Wow, a whole bunch of crap. We have 4 to 5. We need to get really close then for this one. Like really close. How's my ship doing? Decent so far. Ah, damn it! I just wasted like 3 turns. Wonder how much longer I have to reload though. and starboard. Then we'll do fire port cannons. Do cannonball, I guess. Gosh, you guys suck. 75% damage or chance to hit, and I keep missing. Ridiculous. I need to get really close. We need to turn this way, port. Fire! That's so dumb. 75, maybe I'm not supposed to be able to hit them. Ridiculous. Port. Continue. Finally, you want to hit something after already they hit us 3 times already? Stupid. Alright, well, I have to keep doing this. Yay, missed probably. You guys suck. We're good. Alright. Rather keep wasting friend path, that's all we have to do. It. I mean, our deck is gonna get wrecked anyway. You've missed too many shots. We're gonna die probably. We're gonna jibe. Oh wait. Dang, okay. Alright, throw these guys on here. Heck no. Grape shot. What's this do? Oh, okay. Gotcha. I'm not hitting, I'm dead, so it doesn't really matter, I guess. Cannonball, grape shot. Nah, screw it. Doesn't really matter. No way we're gonna win anyway. Oh, I should have repaired my stuff. Oh well. Shoot, I keep clicking stuff. Exxon resolution reports. Okay. This is kind of ridiculous because we should have already won. Alright, fire cannons. This. We need to go straight at him, I think. Spyglass. Boom. So bad, dude. Maybe we can like, oh, I guess I can kill their seals. Maybe the way to go. Guess not. Alright, so that was ridiculous. We missed 4 or 5 shots in the very beginning with 75% chance to hit. It's ridiculous. Makes no sense. Really does make sense. How the heck do I get up here? I want to know how I get into the island up north. Game crashed. Even better. Even better. Well, I'm probably just gonna call it good for tonight then. It's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. So, I appreciate everyone watching. If you're watching and haven't followed, please give me a follow. I should be on... I don't even know when I'll be on, to be honest. Work's been kind of crazy and will be kind of crazy for the next week. Like waking up at like 4 a.m. in the morning every day this week almost to do stuff for work, which I typically don't do. But yeah, so this week's streaming schedule is pretty much screwed. I'll maybe doing replay if I have time. At night, I'll probably set up replays all week, just to give everyone an update on this stuff. But I appreciate everyone watching. Any views and any follows really help for a small channel like mine. But I do appreciate everyone doing it, and I will see y'all later. And I hope you have a good weekend.